Great. Very well done. रवि, कॉपी पेस्ट किए? कॉपी पेस्ट कर दिए? दूसरे का कॉपी पेस्ट कर दिया? प्लीज कम। दूसरे का लिखा हुआ कॉपी पेस्ट किए क्या? मैंने कहा, ये जो लिखा है आपने, ये दूसरे का लिखा हुआ कॉपी पेस्ट किया है? ये सही है? किसी और का लिखा हुआ आपने कॉपी पेस्ट कर दिया? क्यों किया? इससे क्या सीखने को मिला? गिफ्ट देना था उनको कि कैसे भी करके दे दोगे? वो बाकी चीज है, ये क्यों किया है? मतलब क्यों किया? कॉपी पेस्ट किसी और का लिखा हुआ क्यों किया? इसको लिखने में बहुत मेहनत लगती है लोगों को। आपने वो मेहनत की, तो फिर कॉपी पेस्ट क्यों किया? एक्सप्लेन प्लीज। मुझे एक जवाब दीजिएगा कि आपने क्यों किया। मुस्कुराइए नहीं, जवाब दीजिए प्लीज। एकदम सीधा जवाब दीजिए जो चला दिमाग में, वो जवाब दीजिए ताकि मैं आपको करेक्ट कर सकूं। फिर से? तुम छह छह साल के बच्चे नहीं हो? रियलाइज करो पहले ये। होमवर्क कुछ नहीं है। कभी होमवर्क नहीं मिलता है। ठीक है? हम होमवर्क नहीं देते। गाइस, ये दिमाग से वर्ड हटाइए। अब आपसे होमवर्क वर्ड नहीं यूज करेंगे, क्योंकि आप 6 साल वाले बच्चे के जोन में चले जाते हो, मेंटल जोन में चले जाते हो। होमवर्क पूरा करना था, सब लोगों ने किया, तो आपने नहीं किया था तो आपने कॉपी पेस्ट करके दिखा दिया हम भी होमवर्क पूरा किए। आपने होमवर्क किया? तो क्यों दिखाया? ये बेईमानी क्यों करी? जिसने किया था उसको लिखने में टाइम लगा होगा, गणपत को ये लिखने में टाइम लगा होगा। उसने सुना होगा एक एक लाइन लिखा होगा। उसको लगा होगा यहाँ पर क्या बोल रहा है, क्या नहीं बोल रहा है, समझ नहीं आ रहा है। तो ये जो प्रोसेस है, जो टाइम लगता है सुनने सोचने में, ये होगा वो होगा, वही है सीखना आपके लिए। तो आप वो किए नहीं और छाप के ले आए, ये क्या है? अगली बार मत करिएगा, जाइए। घटिया आदत है ये, बचपन में पड़ी है। इमेजिन करें कि आपकी मम्मी चिकन बनाए नहीं, सजा के रख दे सामने। अच्छा, सारा मसाला वगैरह डाल के मेहनत ना करे बनाने का। ये वही वाला बात है। सब लोग बताए मुझे, जो ऑडियो फाइल लिखने की आदत डलवा रहा हूँ कि सुन के लिखिए। क्या सुना आपने, इसको कहते हैं ऑडियो फाइल लिखना। ऑडियो फाइल, ऑडियो स्क्रिप्ट लिखना, ऑडियो स्क्रिप्ट लिखना। ऑडियो स्क्रिप्ट लिखने की आदत आपको बचपन से आज तक कभी नहीं, किसी टीचर ने नहीं कहा ये। क्यों नहीं कहा? उनको पता नहीं है कि लैंग्वेज लर्निंग क्या होती है। मुझे पता है, इसलिए मैं करवा रहा हूँ। तो गौर से सुनो कि कैसे करना है। आप ईयरफोन्स लगा लेंगे और सुनेंगे उसने क्या बोला, और वो वर्ड्स लिखेंगे। जाहिर सी बात है आपको कंफ्यूजन होगा कई बार, लेकिन बहुत तेजी से बहुत कुछ बोल के चला गया, पता नहीं चल रहा क्या बोला। तो आप रिवाइंड करोगे, फिर से सुनोगे। इस बार हो सकता है 2-3 वर्ड्स पकड़ में आ जाए, वो 2-3 वर्ड्स लिखोगे, फिर भी 2-3 वर्ड छूट जाएगा। हो सकता है आप फिर से रिवाइंड करो। हो सकता है इस बार आपको 1-2 वर्ड और समझ में आए। या हो सकता है 5 बार भी सुनो तो 2-3 वर्ड नहीं समझ में आए। आप वहां खाली जगह छोड़ दोगे। क्या करोगे वहां? खाली जगह छोड़ दोगे। मैं आपको ट्रेनिंग दे रहा हूं कैसे सीखना है इंग्लिश, पहले इस बात की। क्योंकि इंग्लिश बोलना अगर 2-4 हजार रुपए का खेल होता और 2-4 दिनों का खेल होता तो सब लोग कर रहे होते। इसमें उससे ज्यादा कुछ लगता है। आप हर एक क्लास में देखो, लड़कों की भीड़ लगी है सीखने वालों की। ठीक है? लेकिन एक्चुअल सक्सेसफुल लर्नर्स आर वेरी फ्यू। व्हाट्स द रीजन? कि वो पैसे और टाइम से सोचते खरीद लेंगे, बैठेंगे पैसे देंगे खरीद लेंगे इंग्लिश, नॉट गोना वर्क। कल जो करवाया आप लोग को यहाँ पर सुन करके एक्सरसाइज करवाने वाला, मैंने एक लेसन लिया कि मैं आगे से यही कराऊंगा आपको वो एक्सरसाइजेस। कोई भी लिसनिंग एक्सरसाइज अब होमवर्क नहीं दूंगा आज से, कभी नहीं। आप डिसाइडेड कि लिसनिंग होमवर्क नहीं देना है, मतलब कि घर पे करके आइए करके वो नहीं, आपको यही करना है। सुनिए यहीं पे ऑडियो फाइल को और आंसर करिए, देखते हैं कैसा होता है। All right, the only task I will ask you to do at home is write the audio script, बस। तो मैं भी आप लोगों से लेसन्स ले रहा हूं कि आप लोग कहाँ पर बदमाशी कर रहे हैं, अपने ही साथ, मेरे साथ नहीं, अपने साथ। So let's start now without wasting any time, okay? रवि, आपने मेरा मूड खराब किया आज। कोई भी कभी भी ऐसा कोई काम ना करना पढ़ाई के नाम पे जो आपको कोई फायदा नहीं दे रहा। किसी ने कुछ लिखा है, आपने उसको कॉपी किया, पेस्ट किया, इससे क्या इंग्लिश सीखी? सीखने के लिए दिमाग इन्वॉल्व होना जरूरी है। कॉपी पेस्ट में दिमाग इन्वॉल्व होता है? होता है? बताओ भाई रवि, सीखने के लिए दिमाग इन्वॉल्व होना जरूरी है कि नहीं? कॉपी पेस्ट करने में दिमाग इन्वॉल्व होता है, फिर क्यों किया? 100 रुपए फाइन। बचपना नहीं जा रहा। अगली बार मत करना मेरे भाई। ओके, लेट्स सी। First of all, I'm going to do the exercises with you guys. Let's look at the questions. Let's look at the questions, everybody. Exercise 4, question number 1. What are the summer months in Brazil? What are the summer months in Brazil? Very good. Very nice. Very good. Yes, you're right. Interestingly, in Brazil, summer months are from December to, isn't it surprising? In India, in Europe, in America, everywhere, December to February are cold months, right? Winter months. But in Brazil, December to February are summer months. Why? Not North Pole. Northern Hemisphere, Southern Hemisphere. Hey, I would like to make a correction to your pronunciation. We say Northern Hemisphere, but we don't say Southern, we say Southern. Northern, Southern. They don't rhyme. They don't rhyme. Rhyme, you understand? Rhyming words. For example, pat, cat, hat. These are rhyming words. Dog, hog, bog. These are rhyming words. Okay? But north and south are not rhyming words. So northern, southern. No, 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 not southern. Southern. Uttari, northern. Dakshini, southern. The pronunciation is very tricky here. The spelling is Southren, and the pronunciation is southern. Southern. Okay? A lot of people do not pronounce it the right way, but the correct pronunciation is southern. Okay. So yes, the summer months in Brazil are December to February. Absolutely correct. Well done. What does Marisa do with her cousins? Very nice, very well tried. We don't use the word his for a girl, okay? Yeah, Marisa loves going to the beach, right? And she also has a party, right, with her cousins. And what else does she do? She goes swimming with them. She goes swimming with them, right? She goes windsurfing with them. But she doesn't like sunbathing with them. She doesn't like sunbathing because only her cousins like sunbathing. Sunbathing means, you understand? Yeah, dhoop khana, exactly, sunbathing. Do you like sunbathing? I- In winter season, not in summer season. If you do sunbathing in summer season in India, you are gonna become really, really sick, right? The sun is so hot in India in the summer, but in winter season you can do it. In Europe, the sun is not so hot in summer, and that's why they can do it. In some countries, they can sunbathe in the summer season because their summer is not like our summer. Our summer is very hot. Their summer is not so hot. In summer season, in India, the temperature goes up to 44 degrees. Some days ago, the temperature was 41, 42 degrees. But in those countries, I'm talking about Brazil and European countries, in the summer season, the temperature goes up to 31, 32, and that. So they can actually do sunbathing sometimes. Next, what do they do on New Year's Day? What do they do? क्या करते हैं? What do they do on New Year's Day? They go to the beach and have a party. Have a party. What kind of party? Big party. What kind of party? Barbecue. Do you know what barbecue? I will show you the photos today. Don't worry. What a barbecue looks like. Okay. Next. Does Kalea live in the south of Thailand? No, she doesn't. She lives in the north of Thailand. Exactly. What months are the winter season? The winter season in Thailand, the winter season in Thailand is November to, just like in India. In India, the winter season is November to February, right? So the November to February are the winter season. Okay, next. When is the flower festival, guys? When is the flower festival, Vita? In February. The flower festival is in February. It is in February. Copy pasting is not a smart thing. You're copy pasting. आप जो आंसर दे रहे हैं वो कॉपी पेस्ट कर रहे हैं, ठीक है? आप उन्हीं के शब्दों को रिपीट कर रहे हैं, उसी को कॉपी पेस्टिंग कह रहे हैं। जब आप सुनते हैं उनके शब्द तो फिर आप उसको समझते हैं, फिर आप अपने तरीके से बोलते हैं। The flower festival is in February. They have different colors of flowers. ऐसे ही बोल सकते थे, ये वर्ड उसने नहीं बोला, ये आप बोल रहे हैं। तो पैराफ्रेजिंग इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। इसको कौन सा टेक्निक कहते हैं बेटा? पैराफ्रेजिंग। मान लो आप आईएलटीएस का एग्जाम दे रहे हो, ठीक है? तो वो एक आपको टॉपिक देते हैं और कहते हैं इस पे लिखिए, आप उसमें से एक शब्द नहीं यूज करना चाहेंगे, पैराफ्रेज करेंगे तो ही आपको मार्क्स मिलेगा। टॉपिक जो दिया, अगर आपने टॉपिक को लिख दिया वहां पे जस्ट के 10 वर्ड्स था के, तो मार्क्स घट जाएंगे। पैराफ्रेजिंग इज सो इम्पोर्टेंट। मैं आपको बोलता हूँ, मान लो यू आर ब्यूटिफुल, तो आप घर जाके जरूरी नहीं सर बोले कि सर से आई एम यू आर ब्यूटिफुल, ऐसा जाके बोलना जरूरी नहीं है। आप जाके बोल सकते हैं सर थिंक्स दैट आई एम ब्यूटिफुल। मैंने आपको कहा यू आर ब्यूटिफुल, ठीक है? आप घर जाके मम्मी को क्या बोल सकते हैं? सर थिंग्स आई एम ब्यूटीफुल। अब देखो आपने मेरे वर्ड्स कॉपी नहीं किए, आप चाहे तो और भी, हाँ अब चाहे तो और भी कर सकते हैं चेंजेस। सर थिंग्स आई एम गुड लुकिंग, सर थिंग्स आई एम, ये ऑलराइट, लेट्स मूव ऑन। What are the really cold months in Canada? Yes, really cold months in Canada are December to February. Exactly. Just like in India, just like in America, because these are countries in the northern hemisphere, so very similar. In Canada, the really cold months are December to February. Yes. Does Noah sometimes ski in June? Does he sometimes ski in June? Yes, he does. Okay. Yes, he does. Very good. Okay. Aditya, you got it wrong. What are the summer months? June to late August or September? Hmm. Okay. Now, exercise 3, which is an easy exercise if you do it the way the book says. It's an easy exercise if you do it the way the book asks you to do. But I want to make this exercise challenging. So first, let's do it according to the book. The book says, find 3 mistakes in each text and correct them. Let's read everybody. Marisa, she likes summer best because her cousins from America, no, not America, Portugal, often come to stay. She likes sunbathing. She doesn't like sunbathing. They all like water sports such as surfing and water skiing. Marisa loves carnival time too because there is a party that lasts 3 days. Okay, very well done. This is an easy exercise because you are doing it according to the instructions of the book. Now, Kalea says, she says that in Thailand they have 2 seasons. Well done. She likes winter best because it is not too hot, it is warm in the day and cold at night. She loves the flower festival in March. She goes there with her parents and they all sing and dance. Okay. Noah, Canadians hate their cold winters. But Noah says that winter is his favorite season because he goes skiing and sunboarding, snowboarding. Okay, sometimes he and his brothers still go skiing in May and June. No, no mistake. No mistake. Okay. Summer in Canada is warm but not very long. Okay. Now I will teach you something very important. If I say, I'm going to say something. If you think, react to my statement, okay? मेरी बात पे react करना. ठीक है दोस्तों? आरती जो मेरी स्टूडेंट हैं, बहुत अच्छी स्टूडेंट जो हैं, वो अपना होमवर्क वगैरह बहुत ध्यान से करती हैं। उनका फ्यूचर बहुत ब्राइट है। जब उनकी शादी होगी ना, तो मुझे लगता है कि वो बहुत खुश रहेंगी। रिएक्ट करिए मेरे स्टेटमेंट को, मेरी बात पे रिएक्शन दीजिए। हिंदी में रिएक्ट कीजिए। रिएक्शन दीजिए, चुप क्यों हैं आप लोग? हाँ, एक बार फिर बोलो हिंदी में, कैसा फोकस था तेरा? ओके, लेट्स ट्राई। आरती जो मेरी बहुत अच्छी स्टूडेंट हैं, अपना होमवर्क वगैरह बहुत टाइम पे करती है, बहुत सिंसियरली पढ़ाई करती हैं, और मुझे लगता है उनका फ्यूचर बहुत ब्राइट है। तो उनका उनकी जब शादी होगी तो मुझे लगता है कि वो बहुत खुश रहेंगे, उनके हस्बैंड उनसे बहुत खुश होंगे। शादी होगी? सर वो ऑलरेडी शादीशुदा है। ये रिएक्शन बनता था आपका, बनता था। शादी होगी मतलब क्या सर, वो ऑलरेडी शादीशुदा है। चलिए दूसरा, मतलब आपने बाकी जगहों पे कोई परेशानी नहीं देखी, जहां देखी वहीं पे रिएक्शन दिया। अगली बार और ज्यादा नेचुरली रिएक्शन देना, नेचुरल रिएक्शन देना। ये मत सोचना कि क्लास है ऐसे वैसे। जो लैंग्वेज डिमांड करता वो करो। ओके, वी आर इन अ लैंग्वेज क्लास। ओके, नीतीश कुमार मेरे बहुत पसंदीदा पॉलिटिशियन हैं। वो उनके बात करने की शैली मुझे बहुत अच्छी लगती है। वो जब से भारत के प्रधानमंत्री बने हैं। हाँ, तो बहुत अच्छा तो रिएक्शन दे रहा है। तो तुमको क्या लग रहा था? तुमको क्या लगता है रिएक्शन देने का मतलब आकर के गला दबा दे मेरा, गोली मार दे हमको? व्हाट डू यू मीन रिएक्शन देने के लिए बोले? सब रिएक्शन ही तो दे रहे हैं। तुम क्या डांट रहे हो सबको? तुम्हारे हिसाब से रिएक्शन क्या होना चाहिए था? हाँ, तो रिएक्शन तो दिए वो लोग, वही तो बोले वो लोग कि सर वो भारत के प्रधानमंत्री कहाँ है, सर वो तो बिहार के मुख्यमंत्री हैं। चलिए बहुत अच्छा। असीम एक बहुत ही हंसमुख लड़का है, हमेशा मुस्कुराता रहता है, और पढ़ाई में भी बहुत उसका दिमाग चलता है। बस अब मेरे ख्याल से अच्छा फिर आगे बोलता हूँ। असीम एक बहुत ही हंसता मुस्कुराता, छोटे कद का एक बहुत ही अच्छा स्टूडेंट है। हाँ, वो छोटे कद का कहाँ है सर, वो तो बहुत लंबा है। यानी बाकी बातों को आपने इग्नोर किया था ना, जो सही थी इसी पे अटकी थी ना सुई। तो अब एक्सरसाइज 3, आई विल रीड, but you will only correct the bad part, the part that is wrong, but not like just the word that अभी जो किया। आपको उस पर रिएक्शन देना है, सेंटेंस बोलना है। जैसे अभी आप बोल रहे हैं सर वो छोटे कद का नहीं है, वो तो लंबा है, ऐसे बोला आपने, नहीं कहा छोटा कद नहीं लंबा, ऐसा नहीं बोला आपने। आपने कहा वो छोटे कद का नहीं है, वो तो लंबा है, ऐसे बोला ना। ऐसा तो नहीं बोला छोटा कद नहीं लंबा, ऐसा तो नहीं बोला। ओके, तो प्लीज एक वर्ड नहीं देना, गिव मी अ सेंटेंस रिएक्शन के तौर पर। ऑलराइट एवरीबॉडी, लेट्स ट्राई। Marisa, she likes summer best because her cousins from America often come to stay. Her cousins from America often come to stay. Her cousins? Well tried. Yes, her cousins from America often come to stay. React. Marisa likes summer best because her cousins from America often come to stay. सबको पता है गलती है, बोल के दिखाओ। You drop the verb. You tried well, but you dropped the verb. Your sentence was not correct. You said her cousins not from America, they from Portugal. But you should have said they are from Portugal or they come from Portugal, one of the two. Her cousins are not from America, sir. Your reaction. Her cousins are not from America. Her cousins are from, they are from Portugal. ये reaction बनता था. Okay? Next. She likes sunbathing. Very good. They all like water sports such as surfing and water skiing. Marisa loves carnival time too because there is a party that lasts 3 days. I'm very interested. One more time. Do you agree with that, that reaction? That reaction is not valid. That reaction is not valid. Abhikash, I'll read this one more time. Marisa loves carnival time too because there's a party that lasts 3 days. Reaction. Okay, well tried. No, that's not the right reaction. ये है application of what you study. Go on. Come on, Vikas. React. It's right there. Marisa loves carnival time too because there's a party that lasts 3 days. All right. So when somebody says something strange, something wrong in front of you, you are not in a position to tell them, hey, bhai, that part is wrong. You're saying something wrong. You can't say that. तो मैं अभी जब इसको हाईलाइट करूंगा कि कहाँ क्या नॉलेज क्या चाहिए, कौन सा चैप्टर पढ़ा होना चाहिए इसको करेक्ट करने के लिए ग्रामर के हिसाब से, तो आप कहेंगे हम सब पढ़े हुए हैं. तो एक होता है थ्योरेटिकल नॉलेज, एक होता है प्रैक्टिकल एप्लीकेशन. सारे बच्चे याद कर ले, ए प्लस बी का होल स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू ए स्क्वायर प्लस बी स्क्वायर प्लस 2ab, सब कर रहे हैं, ठीक है. लेकिन अगर कोई कह दे उनको कि 11 प्लस 23 का 11 प्लस 12 का होल स्क्वायर बताओ, तो 11 प्लस 12 करे जा रहे हैं, ठीक है, वो अप्लाई नहीं कर पा रहे हैं. मैं एक एग्जांपल दे रहा हूँ, तो इस नॉलेज का क्या फायदा. तो मैं आपको बोलूँ, आप सबने प्रेजेंट सिंपल पढ़ा हुआ है. प्रेजेंट सिंपल सब्जेक्ट में एस लगा, वर्ब में एस लगा रहे तो कैसे नेगेटिव करते हैं, पढ़ा हुआ ना. ही गोज का नेगेटिव क्या होगा, ही डजंट गो. सब पढ़ा हुआ है, लेकिन आप रिएक्शन नहीं दे पा रहे. प्रैक्टिकल आपके पास नॉलेज नहीं हो पा रहा. करिए, काम करिए. प्लीज ट्राई अगेन. नो, सॉरी, दैट्स रॉन्ग. आप फालतू बात पे ध्यान दे रहे हैं. जब मैंने हिंदी में बात करी थी तो आप उसी बात पे ध्यान देते थे जहां आपको प्रॉब्लम होता था. ये बोल रहे मरीजा डजंट लव, इज दैट ट्रू? Marisa loves the flower festival, right? Sorry, loves the carnival time. She loves the carnival time. Come on, reaction. Somebody else. Show me that you can. You can. Well tried, right? Well tried. Very well tried. You're using your mind, and I like that. Well tried. Somebody else, please. चलो बेटा, हम हिंदी में करते हैं. मरीजा को कार्निवल टाइम बहुत अच्छा लगता है क्योंकि एक पार्टी होती है जो 3 दिन चलती है. अब रिएक्शन दो. नो सर, पार्टी 3 दिन नहीं चलती है, पार्टी 5 दिन चलती है. ये नहीं बोल पा रहे आप इंग्लिश में. पार्टी 3 दिन नहीं चलती है, पार्टी 5 दिन चलती है. कैसे बोलना था आपको? द पार्टी. अच्छा देखना बेटा, वहां पार्टी दैट लास्ट. लास्ट मतलब आखिरी नहीं है, चलना एक वर्ब है, वो एस के साथ. लास्ट, इसका नेगेटिव डजंट लास्ट होगा ना. गोज का नेगेटिव क्या होता है बेटा? डजंट गो. ईट्स का नेगेटिव क्या होता है बेटा? डजंट ईट. तो लास्ट में एस लगा है ना, इसका नेगेटिव क्या होगा? आप बोल दो आराम से. सर, द पार्टी डजंट लास्ट 3 days. इट लास्ट. देयर इज अ पार्टी, हटाओ ना उसको, कॉपी पेस्ट मत करो. द पार्टी डजंट लास्ट 3 days. इट लास्ट 5 days. सर पार्टियां 3 दिन ही चलता है, 5 दिन चलते, बस इतनी तो प्रॉब्लम थी ना हमें. तो हम लोग बाकी क्यों देख रहे थे? डजंट लव वो क्यों कर रहे थे? वो क्योंकि हमें थ्योरेटिकल इंग्लिश आती है, right? But we are trying to change our theoretical knowledge into practical knowledge. I'm saying the whole thing. Marisa loves carnival time too because there is a party that lasts 3 days. Sir, the party doesn't last 3 days. It lasts 5 days. Okay. We will do the rest too later because I think I should first play the audio file for you and explain the words and everything used in the audio. Let me try. Listen. Unit 3, exercise 6.
Unit 3, Exercise 6, Parts 2 to 4.
Is there a way? Okay, fine. I'll have to just keep this on the screen for the recording. Okay, fine. Let's listen.
Marisa.
I like summer best.
First line. What do you hear? I like summer best. Okay, you have used the word best for so many times, for such a long time. But have you ever said, I like something best? You never use this phrase, I like something best. You heard it and you learned it. Listening is so powerful. You listen to something new and you automatically understand what it means and how you will use it. My favorite actress is Katrina. I can say, I like Katrina best. Can I not? Easy. I like. Suppose your favorite dish is chicken chili. What can you say? ये आपने कभी जिंदगी में ये लाइन बोला था? Like something best. आपको like भी मालूम था ना? Best भी मालूम था, लेकिन आपने कभी इन दोनों को साथ रखा था? क्यों नहीं रखा था? क्योंकि आपने कभी उसको साथ में सुना? तो सुनना इज एक्सपोजर. तो एक लैंग्वेज सीखने के लिए उसका एक्सपोजर इज इंपॉर्टेंट. Somebody who listens to a lot of Bengali starts to speak Bengali easily, and someone who has never listened to Bengali doesn't understand Bengali. Okay, so exposure is so important. You knew the word like, you knew the word best, but you never put them together. So the audio file can give you that advantage. It can grow your speaking skills in very little time. Your speaking skills can get much, much better in very little time because you listen and you learn. Okay, she says she likes summer best. I'm talking about my favorite fruit. I like mangoes best. I like, yeah, that's my favorite. Mangoes, mangoes, mangoes. I like mangoes best. Okay. When it comes to drinks, I like milk best. When it comes to drinks, I like milk best. जब पीने की चीज की बात है, मेरा फेवरेट तो दूध है. I like milk best. Okay. So she likes summer best.
Summer here in Brazil is from December to February.
Summer here in Brazil is from December to February. She is Brazilian. So she says summer here in Brazil. We are Indians. If we talk about India, we will say summer here in India is from da 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 da. I don't want to get into that. Main focus is on English. But if we talk about Brazil, then we will not say summer here in Brazil. In our language, we will not say summer here in Brazil. Are we Brazilians? So we will say summer there in Brazil, summer there in Brazil. We will not say summer here in Brazil. We can say summer here in India is from March to October. It's really long, really long. March to October. Okay. Summer there in Brazil is from December to, ये हमारे language में, हमारे शब्दों में. उनके शब्दों में, Summer here in Brazil, because they are Brazilians, so they will say here. Here means where I am, है ना? हम लोग ब्राजील में है क्या? No, हम लोग नहीं बोलेंगे summer here in Brazil. हम अपनी भाषा में बताएंगे तो क्या बोलेंगे? Summer there in Brazil is from December to February.
It's very hot.
It's very hot. Madam, you don't know what is very hot. Okay? You are saying it's very hot.
Sometimes 40 degrees centigrade.
Sometimes 40 degrees centigrade. Come to India, we will show you 45, 46 degrees centigrade. Huh? Jharkhand, in Rajasthan, it goes to 50 degrees sometimes. And you are talking about very hot.
I like summer because my cousins from Portugal.
Now she is giving you the reason why she likes summer. So she likes summer because her cousins from Portugal often come to
Often
stay.
come to stay.
They come to stay. When you say come, then they come, but they come to stay. It means they don't just visit for one day. They come to stay. It means some long period, 7 days, 10 days, 15 days, 5 days. They come to stay. All right? Do you sometimes go to stay in your friend's house? You don't have any friends. You don't go to stay in your friend's house. Okay, I hope someday you have a friend in a foreign country where you can go to stay for 5, 6 days. All right. So she says that summer is her favorite season because her cousins from Portugal. Portugal is a neighboring country. Brazil and Portugal are? No, sorry, my bad, guys, my bad. So totally, I'm totally wrong. They're not neighboring countries at all. Portugal is in Europe. Portugal is in, and Brazil is in South America. There is a big gap. Okay, sorry, my bad. Okay, yeah, sorry, very, very sorry. Her cousins from Portugal come to stay.
And we go to the beach a lot.
And we go to the beach a lot. They go to the beach a lot. Do you like going to the beach? इसका जवाब आप yes और no में ना देना. पता है क्यों? Because आपने कभी ये किया नहीं है. तो इसके बारे में ये ना कह सकते I like going to the beach or I don't like going to the beach. आपका जवाब ये नहीं हो सकता. मैंने जान के पूछा था. Do you like going to the beach? I have never been to the beach. हम तो कभी गए नहीं हैं. But I would like to. अगर आप पॉजिटिव फील करते हैं तो क्या बोलेंगे? I would like to मतलब बेटा? हाँ, एग्जैक्टली. इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि आप जाते हैं और आपको अच्छा लगता है. हाँ, अभी आपको नहीं पता बट आप जाना चाहेंगे. इसका मतलब पॉजिटिव फीलिंग कर रहे हैं. ओके, तो if I ask you, do you like going to the beach? Then your reaction will be, I have no idea. I have never been to the beach. I have never been on a beach, but I would like to. अच्छा, नहीं समझ आ रहा है वो स्ट्रक्चर? तो थोड़ी देर के लिए खाली ध्यान ले लीजिए. I have never been on a beach. I have never. All right, but I would like to.
They like sunbathing, but
They like sunbathing, but I don't.
I don't. We all like water sports, and
We all like water sports. Water sports means football. Water sports means kabaddi. Water sports means swimming. Water sports means water skiing. Water sports means windsurfing. Okay?
we go surfing and water skiing.
Surfing and water skiing. If you do not know these games, these sports, then you can Google the picture of water skiing. Normally what happens, there is a boat and there is a rope attached to the boat. And a person holds the rope with a stick and balances himself or herself on the water with the help of 2 skis under their feet. They balance themselves on the water and the boat pulls them and they go, So it's so much fun, especially when they go round the bend. It is so exciting and risky too. And I don't think you can easily do it unless you're a very strong person in your west, your lower half is really strong. Only then you can do water skiing because water wants you to go down, right? and you have to maintain your balance at a certain angle so that your weight is not on the water. The ski is moving forward, the boat is pulling it, and you have to balance yourself like this. You're always leaning backwards. It's not very easy. It takes a lot of strength. And after 5 minutes, I think we all will be very tired. If we try doing this, we cannot do more than 5 minutes because you're holding your muscles really tight like this. Want to see some photos? Let me show you water skiing. But these are exciting things to do. Hey, take a look. See, look at the angle at which this person is standing on the water. Do you think it's so easy? It takes a lot of core strength of your body. Okay, this is water skiing. Can you see them holding a rope? And under their feet, they have skis and they are balancing themselves on the water. And the boat is pulling them. Look at this. Look at this man. Do you think his body is getting tired holding himself in this position? Absolutely. It's not easy. If you're not very strong, you can't do this for long. Water skiing. This baby is learning. Okay. And another thing was windsurfing. Windsurfing. Some people only say surfing, okay? This is windsurfing. This is also a water sport and it requires a lot of physical strength. See, the way you maintain your balance on this, surfboard is not very easy. Windsurfing. Water sports. These are water sports. Well, we Biharis do not know anything about these things because we don't live near the sea. We live in an area which is landlocked totally. We have no idea of what a beach is like in real. We have only seen beaches in movies. So that's why we do not know much about these things. Anyways, she goes to the beach a lot and they like water sports.
New Year's Day is a very special day for us. We call it Anno water sports and we go surfing and water skiing. New Year's Day is a very special day for us.
New Year's Day is a very special day for us, for them, beta, for them, not for us, for them, okay? New Year's Day is a very special day for them in Brazil. For us Indians, is it a special day, New Year's Day? What do you do on the 1st of January? Tell me. You cook chicken. That is all you do. Tell me if you do anything else. Some people, they drink wine. That's all. But what is the big celebration? Holi, Diwali, Eid, they are bigger celebrations in India. First January, New Year's Day is not a big celebration. It's not a big festival. But it is a very big festival for Brazilians. Yeah. Yeah, for us, it's just like a weekend.
But I don't. We all like water sports and we go surfing and water skiing. New Year's Day is a very special day for us.
New Year's Day is a very special day for Brazilians. All right. New Year's Day is a very special day for Brazilians.
We call it Anno Novo.
They call it Anno Novo. She says, we call it Anno Novo. बीची ये जानना है Anno Novo किस लैंग्वेज का वर्ड है बेटा? Very well done. Anno Novo किस लैंग्वेज का वर्ड है? इंग्लिश का है, हाँ या ना? नहीं, because in Brazil they speak Portuguese language. Okay, the local language of Brazil is Portuguese, and she's saying we call it Anno Novo. It means in their language they call New Year's Day Anno Novo. Now, Anno Novo is their language. Okay, so it is not English. It is Brazilian. And what is Brazilian language? It is Portuguese. Okay. Now, I would like to help you understand this word call. She says, we call it Ananove. It means New Year's is called Ananove in Brazil. Okay, Vita. Makar Sankranti is a festival in India, right? But in villages in Bihar, we call it Dahi Chura. We call it Sakrat, right? We call it. Not we say it, we speak it, we talk it. As in, we call it. Okay. One more. Shikshak. But the word in villages, people in villages, they call teachers matsa. The people in villages call teachers matsa. देखो मैं कैसे बोल रहा हूँ. People in villages in Bihar call teachers matsa. Right? In Haryana, they call girls chori. हिंदी में क्या बोलेंगे? हरियाणा में लड़कियों को चोरी बोलते हैं. ठीक है? They call girls in Haryana chori. Right? Okay. One or two more examples. My name is Vinay, but my mom doesn't call me Vinay. She doesn't call me Vinay. She calls me no. She calls me Rinku. That's my nickname. That's my family name. Okay. And my mom, so when she talks, sometimes she calls me Guddu. She calls me Guddu. I have two nicknames actually. What does your mother call you? Sona. Saloni. Your mother calls you Saloni. Okay. पूरा सेंटेंस बोलो ताकि इंग्लिश की प्रैक्टिस हो. कॉल्ड बोल दी तुम. जब बोलना चाहती बुलाती है, यानी कि एस वाला जरूरत है. माई मदर शी, तुम्हारी माँ शी है ना, तो एस लगा बुलाती है. मेरी माँ मुझे सुलानी बुलाती है. ओके गाइस, क्या बोलती है? कम ऑन, व्हाट डज योर मॉम कॉल यू? तौहीद. कॉल्स मी. एस नहीं लगा रहे बेटा. जितना देर लगे इस बात को दिमाग में डालो. फिर एस के बदले डज आता है. जब एस नहीं लगा रहे हो तो डज भी नहीं समझ पाओगे. पहले एस की आदत डालो. माई मदर कॉल्स मी. एस लगा था, ठीक है. तो योर मदर कॉल्स यू मुदस्सिर. ओके, वेरी नाइस. विकास. Your mother calls you Vikas. You don't have another name. Okay. So what did your mother call you when you were a child? Did notice that I changed the verb. I said, what did your, not what does your mother call you? I said, what did your mother call you? Did मैंने कहा तो क्या बुलाती थी? बचपन में क्या बोलती थी मम्मी आपको? What did your mother call you? Very funny and embarrassing. Oh, tell us please. What did your mother call you? Dumma. I mean, in villages, this is very common, very common. Karu. Then Ladua. Macharwa. I know these names. I know people who are called with these names. Yeah? There are people with these names. Ladua, Macharwa. Okay. Yes. One of my brother-in-law, my wife's brothers, he's called Thotu. Everybody calls him Thotu. Thotu ko bulao. He's called Thotu. You call your brother Nata. See. And he's so tall. And you call him Nata. Very funny. Yeah, Vikas. What did your mother call you? Other people? Yeah, what did they call you? They called you Jannu. Jannu. Channu. Jhandu. Oh! They called him Jhandu in his childhood. Does this guy look like Jhandu at all? He is such a handsome, smiling person. How dare them? I think they were jealous of you. That's why they did that. Aditya, what does your mother call you? Golu. We have a Golu in the class. From tomorrow, I'm not going to call him Aditya. I'm sorry. He's Golu for me too. Golu, you're doing fine. How about you, sir? What does your mother call you? देखो does मतलब बुलाती है, did बोला तो बुलाती थी या बोलती थी, यही फर्क है खाली, और कुछ नहीं. Does or did. Yes. What does your mother call you? What does your mother call you? अब तुम आपको क्या बोलती हो? कुछ बोलती है? What does your mother call you? बताइए. My mother calls me Yuvraj. Your mother calls you Yuvraj. What a big name. Not UV. Okay. Mahfouz. What does your mother call you? Your mother calls you Mahfouz. Vikas. Your mother calls you Chotu. Chotu and Fotu. Wow. Okay, Ragini. Sorry. Sometimes I call her Ragini. Her sister's name is Ragini, but I mistakenly, galti se, mistakenly I call her Ragini. Even in the text, yes, Ragini. Rani. What does your mother call you? I know. Her mother calls her Rania. Then Maharani. Are wow. Promotion. She's Rani, but her mother calls her Maharani. Really? So, like your mummy says, Maharaniya kidhar hai? Like that. Huh? Wow, interesting. Okay. Aarti. Now, we don't know what her mother calls her. We don't want to know. We don't want to know what her mother calls her. We want to know what she calls her husband. What she calls her husband. Tell us, what do you call your husband? AG. What do you call your husband? Babu. Nahi, Babu. What do you call your husband, Aarti? Tell us today. Make it public. Pranath. What do you call her? What do you call him? Nothing. You don't call him anything. No address, no name for him. Just kariye, jaiye, aiye. That's very, very sad. You know, you must have a word that shows your affection. Some wives, like my wife, she doesn't call me anything. You know, she never calls me by my name or anything. She will just kariye na, jaiye na, suniye na, like this. No aggression, and I don't like it. Yes, Aarti. Sonimoni. She calls him Sonimoni. So Sonimoni idhar aiye, like this. Wow, that's interesting. Sonimoni. Okay. All right. Rishabh, what does your mother call you? What does your mother call you? With love, affectionately. Puttar. Puttar, Punjabi word. Okay. Puttar. 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 Nazir, what does your mom call you? Nazru. Nazu. Your mom calls you Nazu. Yeah, this is very typical to change the name slightly. Nazir becomes Nazu. Okay. Tawheed is called Mudassir. And Suhani is called Saloni. What about you, Asim? What does your mom call you? What? Gulzar. Really? Your mom calls you Gulzar. Wow, Gulzar means Roshan. Okay. And Sahil, what does your mother call you? Your mom calls you Pallu. Yeah, nice name, nice nickname. Pallu. Okay. Beta, my mother calls me. S lagana hai verb mein. My mother calls me. Yes, Rishikesh. Rishya. Ah, Ganpat. Yeah, beta, yeah. I always call Aditi Aditi, and sometimes I call her beta. Sometimes I call her sweetheart, sometimes I call her sweetie, like this. Yes. Ritik Roshan. Jhutha. Your mother calls you Ritik Roshan. यार आज से ये मत कहना प्यार अंधा होता है, कहना माँ का प्यार अंधा होता है. She calls him Ritik Roshan. Ravi, how do you feel about it? Your mom calls you Ritik Roshan. You are the youngest child. Are you the last child of your mom? Last, special love. Yeah, the last child is always special. Okay, call somebody something. Okay, do you think we should call girls baby when we don't know them? Or babe? अच्छा, मुश्किल सवाल पूछ दिया. Do you think we should call girls babe when we don't know them? No, babe is a bad word for them. Okay, if you don't know a girl, some people copy, social media, and they start calling girls babe. Hey babe, don't do that. Babe is not a nice word. Only husbands or boyfriends should call their girlfriends or wives babe. Okay, everybody should not. You should not. Okay, call somebody something. मतलब बेटा किसी को कुछ बुलाना. Okay, a lot of fathers call their daughters beta. A lot of fathers call their daughters beta. तो कोई अगर समझदार आदमी नहीं होगा तो कहेगा कि बेटा को इंग्लिश में क्यों नहीं बोल रहा है. और कुछ लोग ऐसे भी होंगे जो कह देंगे a lot of fathers call their daughters son. ये अच्छी बात नहीं है इंग्लिश में, ऐसे नहीं इंग्लिश बोली जाती है. ये साउंड बताना चाह रहे हैं, कॉल से हम लोग साउंड बता रहे हैं. A lot of Indian fathers call their daughters दो ऑप्शन देता हूं, son, beta. Yes, that's better. When you are describing it to an English person who doesn't understand the word beta, you can say the word son is beta in Hindi, and a lot of fathers call their daughters beta, which means son. But you can't say a lot of fathers in India call their daughters son. They never call their daughters son. They call their daughters beta. Okay? Fine. Let's continue, shall we? Okay.
And we always have a big party and barbecue on the beach.
So New Year's Day is very special, and they call it Ananove, and they always have a big party.
Skiing. New Year's Day is a very special day for us. We call it Anno Nove, and we always have a big party and barbecue on the beach.
A big party and barbecue on the beach. A big party and barbecue. They have barbecue on the beach. But what is a barbecue? Take a look at this. Barbecue. Take a look. When you cook food this way, it is called barbecue. Ganpat, Ravi, please. When you cook food this way, it is called a barbecue. It's a very, very fancy way of cooking. Not very good for health, but still, okay. People do it a lot. It's a good way to, have a party together. Imagine you are on the beach. You are on the beach. You see, having fun with your family and cooking this way. What do we call barbecue in India? Have you done it? Yeah, we can do it. We can definitely do a barbecue in Kakolat. Okay. So when you cook this way, directly on fire, we call it barbecue, okay? There is a restaurant in Patna called Barbecue Nation. Have you heard of it? There is a restaurant in Patna called Barbecue nation. How am I saying this? There is a restaurant in Patna called Barbecue Nation, and every table has a barbecue in the middle. Okay, so when you go, they give you food and you barbecue them. You do it. Okay, they will bring you chicken, they will bring you shrimps, they will bring you prawns, and you can barbecue them on the fire, on the barbecue, and have them. They can guide you, they guide you. They charge 1,000 rupees for one person, and you can eat as much as you want. There is no restriction. They will give you 1 hour, and in 1 hour, you can have as much food as you want. You can eat the whole restaurant if you can, no problem. They won't stop. Okay, this is barbecue. I went there once with my wife and I had a good experience. Look at these children having a barbecue on the beach. These people are having fun. They are friends having fun, and they're also having a barbecue. Yeah. So in India, we don't eat meat so much, so barbecue is not so popular here because normally you barbecue meat, right? But you can barbecue other things as well. Okay, having barbecue. Okay, I think I should put these things here so that people who are watching later the recording, they can learn what barbecue is. Barbecue is cooking in a certain way. When you cook directly on fire, okay, this type of cooking is called barbecue. Yeah, this type of cooking. Fine, now let's continue. They have a barbecue on the beach, a big party. They have a big party. We have a big party. Okay.
Then in
Then in February
February or March, it's
or March, then in February or March, it's carnival.
carnival. That
Then in February or March, it's carnival. Because when you want to learn English and you leave Hindi for a minute, okay, and you just focus on listening, you learn so many things so easily. She said in February or March, it's carnival. No grammar. In February or March, it is carnival. It's carnival. अब आप बोलो फरवरी या मार्च में होली आता है, कैसे बोलेंगे? In February or March, it's अरे कब बोला उसने कम? बेवकूफो, यही तो पॉइंट था. उसने कम कब बोला? उसने कहा इन फरवरी और मार्च इट्स कार्निवल. हिंदी में क्या बोलती वो? या फिर फरवरी या मार्च में कार्निवल आ जाता है, यही बोलती ना. लेकिन उसने कम के बगैर बोल दिया. इन फरवरी और मार्च इट्स इजी. Okay, next month it's my exam. Next month मतलब क्या हुआ? अगले महीने मेरा एग्जाम है. I can't go with you to Nepal. Sorry, it's my exam next month. It's my. तो कोई भी इवेंट के लिए ऐसे ही सेंटेंस बोलते हैं. उसने कहा इन फरवरी और मार्च इट्स कार्निवल. In February or March, it's Holi in Bihar. Okay. Next month, Nepal. Sorry, I can't go. Why not? It's my exam next month. Carnival is a festival. Just like Holi is a festival, Eid is a festival, Carnival is a festival. Okay. Brazilian festival.
That's a 5-day party and no work.
It's a 5-day party and no work. It's a 5-day party and no work. Carnival is a 5-day party and no work. It means for 5 days, people don't do any work. They have just fun in Brazil, okay? So Carnival, it's a big festival, big celebration. Now, it's very controversial. You guys are from India. For you, nudity is a bad thing. If a woman is not wearing clothes, you hate that woman. You say, hey, yeah, you don't have character. That's our thinking, right? In Carnival, there is a woman who wears no clothes. She wears mainly jewelry to hide, to cover her modesty. And it's not easy to be selected to be that woman. You have to work very hard. You have to get your body in a certain shape. then you are selected to play that role. I don't want to show the photos here. It can be a little objectionable. You can Google it later, carnival photos, and then you will see lots of women there. And one woman doesn't wear clothes. She is wearing just some jewelry to cover her modesty. And now I will explain carnival. कार्नी जब भी आएगा तो चमड़े की बात हो रही होगी, मांस की बात हो रही होगी. Carnivorous. Carnivorous. What is that? Animals who eat meat. Carnival is celebration of flesh, beta. Carnival is celebration of flesh. They are not embarrassed of nudity and all. They celebrate it in carnival. They say nudity is not bad. Okay, so it's about culture. Some of us are so narrow-minded that we disrespect other cultures easily. It is their culture. I know in a lot of people in India, a lot of people in Bihar, they will look at those photos and they'll say shameless women, but that's not shameless. It's their culture. जहाँ जिस तरीके से इंसान बढ़ता है ना, वैसे ही सीखता है इंसान. Insan doesn't know one way of living. Okay, human beings know many different ways of living. Depends on where you grow up. Okay. All right. Can we continue? There is a carnival that lasts 5 days. So the party lasts. Okay. The word was last in the text. If I say 1 kilo sugar lasts 3 days in my kitchen. 1 kilo sugar lasts 3 days in my kitchen. So समझ में आ गया ना? Fourth day again we need to buy 1 kilo sugar because it lasts only 3 days. हाँ, चलना के लिए हमें बोल दी, right? तो कितना दिन continue? This course lasts 6 months. This course lasts, but I think it will last 7 or 8 months because we talk more. Okay, so we will not be able to finish in 6 months. We will finish in 7 or 8 months. Okay, last. Tell me, Chinese products last long or they don't last long? Chinese products don't last long. Okay. And nowadays relationships don't last long. Don't last long. अच्छा नहीं समझ में आ रहा है. मैंने कहा relationships plural है ना, तो don't last long बोलना है. Okay. Last का negative doesn't last और last का negative don't last. अगर ये verb है, verb तो है. मैंने कहा 1 kilo sugar lasts 3 days. तो इसमें last क्या था? Verb था कि नहीं? 1 kilo sugar lasts 3 days. So there is a subject 1 kilo sugar and the verb is last. आप बोलेंगे in my kitchen 1 kilo sugar doesn't last 3 days. It lasts 10 days. Negative बनाकर मेरे किचन में 3 दिन ही चलता है, 10 दिन चलता है. कैसे बोलेंगे? In my kitchen 1 kilo of sugar doesn't last 3 days. It lasts 10 days. Any confusion? Okay. There is an advertisement on TV about Duracell batteries. They say in their advertisement that Duracell batteries last longer than other batteries. Okay, last long. Okay. Do you think our relation will last long? You and I? You will stay in touch with me after your course is over, or you will forget me after your course is over? What do you think? Okay, you don't understand. Maybe you're saying that no, sir, we don't want to stay in touch with you after the course is over. It's Aarti, what do you think? Will you come to me with sweets when you become a mother? Okay, move on. All right. Maybe that's not her priority right now. Okay.
I love carnival. It's
I love carnival. She loves carnival.
a fantastic time.
It's a fantastic time. A lot of people go to Brazil during the carnival or for the carnival. Okay. They go there just to see the carnival. It's the biggest celebration in Brazil. If one thing Brazil is famous for, that thing is Carnival. The biggest thing Brazil is famous for is carnival. Yeah. And you didn't know about it, right?
Kalea.
Kalea.
I live in the north of Thailand.
Kalea lives in the north of Thailand. I live in the north of Thailand. We live in the north of India. Do we? Yeah, we live in the north of India. Bihar is in the north. What do you think? Northeast, I don't understand why you call it northeast. Anyways,
We have 3 seasons.
we have 3 seasons. We have 3 seasons, okay?
A very hot season,
A very hot season,
a rainy season,
a rainy season, and
and a season that is not so hot.
a season that is not so hot. They have 3 seasons in Thailand. A very hot season, summer season, a rainy season, and the third season is not a winter season. It's a season that is not so hot. मतलब ठंड नहीं होती है, बस क्या नहीं होता? गर्मी नहीं होती है. A season that is not so hot. Okay, yeah, that is their winter. That is their winter.
It's cool.
It's cool. It's not very hot. It's cool.
This is our winter.
This is our winter. If you talk to someone from Karnataka, if you talk to someone from Tamil Nadu, if you talk to someone from Kerala, they will say the same thing, that they don't have a winter season. They have a season which is not so hot. The month of December, January, February, November. If you are in the south, you will not say, oh, I need a blanket. It's not like that. It's just not very hot. That's all.
It's from November to February.
This season, cool season, is from November to February.
And it's my favorite season
And it is her favorite season.
because it's not too hot or too wet.
It's not too hot, not too wet. It means she doesn't like very hot season. She doesn't like very wet season. Wet season, matlab beta? Rainy season. Wet, W-E-T. Your hair is wet, means there is water in your hair. Your hair is wet. Your clothes are wet. It means there is water in your clothes. In Hindi, wet means? In Hindi, wet means? Exactly. In Hindi, wet means gila, okay? So, wet season. In Hindi? नहीं, मुझे लगा कोई बोल देगा गीला सीजन. क्योंकि अभी wet मतलब गीला पड़ा हम लोगों ने. Thank God, nobody did that. Wet season means rainy season. Okay. So they have a summer season, very hot. They have a wet season. And the third season is not so hot, not so wet.
It's quite warm in the daytime.
It's quite warm in the daytime. It's quite warm in the daytime. अब दिन में ठीक ठाक गर्मी रहता है. Even in the winter season, it's quite warm in the daytime. Quite warm मतलब ठीक ठाक गर्मी. It's quite warm in the daytime. Tone सुनिए, tone. Notice the tone, how she says.
And it's my favorite season because it's not too hot or too wet. It's quite warm in the daytime and it's cold at night.
And it's cold at night. It's cold at night.
And in February, we have lots of beautiful tropical flowers.
And in February, we have lots of beautiful tropical flowers. Tropical flowers means? Okay. You might have studied Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. So that area is called tropical area. Anything that grows there is called tropical. Tropical fruit, tropical vegetables, tropical flowers, tropical jungles, tropical forests. Everything related to that area is tropical. Why do we say tropical? Because they look different from the things which are near the poles. You see, if you are in Canada, you will not find tarbooj easily. You will not find kakri easily. Why? Because Canada is not a tropical country. Okay, it's not a tropical country. And these things are tropical fruit. You'll find these things in basically those areas which are between the tropics. The Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. So everything that is in this range is called tropical. So she has a lot of tropical flowers in Thailand. Thailand is a tropical country. What does that mean? It lies between the tropics. Do you have any idea about what I'm talking about? Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, Equator. Okay.
All colors, red, orange, and pink.
Yeah, of course.
So every year we have a fantastic flower festival.
See, because they have a lot of flowers, they have a flower festival. Okay, they have a flower festival. And you would like to see the festival photos, guys. Take a look here. Flower festival, yeah, in Thailand. It's so beautiful. You know that Thailand is a Buddhist country? Take a look. All this decoration is done with flowers. All this. And there are lots of people on the roads just to watch them. They have trucks, they have lorries, and they decorate them with a lot of flowers. And there are lots of people in the streets to watch this procession. Take a look at this. All designed with flowers, different colors of flowers. Take a look at this. This is basically a vehicle, but they have covered it with flowers and they move. Take a look at this one. How beautiful it is, the decoration. Flower festival in Thailand. So today we did not only learn English, we also improved our general knowledge a little bit. Like in Brazil, there is a festival called Carnival. In Thailand, there is a famous festival called Flower Festival. Okay. Do you think it is an English word? It's an English word. Then why are you asking me? Am I an English teacher? Am I an English teacher? Yes. Am I a Chinese teacher? And why do you ask me how should I pronounce this word? You are such an idiot, no? Now tomorrow you will see a Russian name written in English and you will say, sir, tell me the pronunciation. Am I a Russian teacher? Do I know Russian? तुम लोग के दिमाग का खिड़की कब खुलने वाला है बता दो मुझे। एक लड़की की कहानी सुनाता हूँ। उसने अपनी सिविक्स की किताब लाकर मुझे थमा दी, कहा कि इसका मतलब समझाइए। तो मैंने कहा व्हाट डू यू मीन? कि ये जो लिखा हम समझ नहीं पा रहे हैं। मैंने कहा दिस इज सिविक्स बुक, एम आई सिविक्स टीचर? दिस इज इंग्लिश में लिखा है ना। एक काम कर, मेडिकल स्कूल की कॉलेज की किताब लेके आ जाए, इंग्लिश में लिखा हुआ, बोल मेरे को पढ़ा देने के लिए। अब हम मेडिकल की भी पढ़ाई कराएंगे बिकॉज इट इज रिटन इन। फिर तो स्कूल में 2 ही टीचर होने चाहिए। अच्छा चलो 3, एक हिंदी का रखना पड़ेगा ना भाई। अरे फिजिकल एजुकेशन उसमें लैंग्वेज नहीं चलती, तो ऐसा चलेगा क्या? कब खुलेगा दिमाग हमारा? खोलो, ठीक है, अभी बहुत कम उम्र है, जल्दी खोलो। आपको समझ में आया कि क्यों वो सवाल आपका वैलिड नहीं था? I am your English teacher. I can help you with English. Now, a Chinese name is spelled in English letters. I will not know how to say that name. A Russian name spelled with English letters. I will not know how to say those names. An African name spelled with English letters. I will not have any idea how to say that name because I don't know African languages. I don't know Russian. I don't know Chinese. I don't know how they say their names. An Englishman, if you write a South Indian person's name in English letters and say, take it to an Englishman and ask him to read, he will have a nightmare, right? He will not be able to read that name correctly. Think about it. Natarajan. अरे वो नटराजन जो हम लोग बोलते हैं, अगर वो ले जाएंगे ना तो एक अंग्रेज को पढ़ेगा नटराजन। वो कौन है भाई? नटराजन तो मुझे पता होगा, नटराजन कौन होगा? करते हैं वो सचिन तेंदुलकर को क्या बोलते हैं? सचिन तेंदुलकर कौन है भाई? हमारे यहाँ एक खिलाड़ी, उसका नाम है सचिन तेंदुलकर, वो बोल नहीं पाते, ठीक है। पॉइंट इज you can't pronounce names of different languages so correctly, and you shouldn't worry about it. If they can't pronounce Sachin Tendulkar correctly, why should we bother about pronouncing their names correctly? It doesn't matter, does it? आपकी आंखें खुली थोड़ी सी इस मामले में कि नाम का करेक्ट प्रोनाउंसिएशन मायने नहीं रखता। हाँ, अगर कोई इंपॉर्टेंट है तो जान लेंगे। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, डोनाल्ड ट्रंप, हमारे प्रधानमंत्री ने उसको गरिया दिया था, उसका नाम को ऐसा बोला कि वो गाली सुनने को लग रहा था। डू यू नो दैट जोक? प्ले कर दूं? उन्होंने उसको, डोनाल्ड ट्रंप को क्या बोल दिया था? और वो लोग कह रहे कि उन्होंने बदला लिया था, बिकॉज he Donald Trump pronounced Vivekanand very wrongly. He said Vivekamundan. Instead of saying Vivekanand, he said Vivekamundan. Who said that? Donald Trump. He did not pronounce that name correctly. He said Vivekamundan. Okay. तो इन्होंने कह दिया डोनाल्ड ट्रम्प, ऐसा गाली दिया नाम को, तो लोग इसको ऐसे ही देख रहे हैं कि वो बदला लिया गया कि बेटा तुम नाम खराब करोगे हमारे लोग, हम तुम्हारा नाम खराब कर देंगे लोग। बट आई डोंट थिंक इट really works that way. Donald Trump could not pronounce the name correctly, and our prime minister could not pronounce that name correctly, because when I was a child I could not say Alan Donald correctly. हम लोग एलन डोनाल्ड नहीं बोल पाते थे। द फास्ट बॉलर फ्रॉम साउथ अफ्रीका, हम लोग बोलते थे उसको एलन डोनाल्ड। हम लोग क्या बोलते थे? डोनाल्ड, लेकिन उसका नाम है एलन डोनाल्ड। So it's always like that. Don't worry about these things. We'll continue tomorrow, and we will finish the next part of this audio file as well.